Hi everybody, John Craig here with Performance Plus Tennis. Welcome to our video today. If you're struggling to be consistent with your volleys, I'm going to show you how to clean up your volleys with these 3 steps. And I'm also going to show you a couple things about the volleys that you've probably never seen before. And if you stick around until the end, we have a free gift for you that's going to help you not only with your volleys, but every part of your game. Before we begin getting into the 3 steps I want you to learn today, I want to make sure that you're volleying with a continental grip. So the simple way to find the continental grip is to simply hold the racket in your hand with your palm on top so that the tip of the racket to the shoulder create a straight line. And that's called a neutral continental grip, and that is the ideal grip to play both your forehand and your backhand volley with. So step number 1, I want to make sure that you establish and maintain the proper ready position of the net. A professional ready position will enable you to adapt to the ball and maintain your form very comfortably for a wide range of different shots. So for me, when I'm in my ready position, my arms are already in the form that I'm going to play my volley in. The shape of my arm here is exactly the shape I'd like to maintain. So when I go to play the volley, I don't feel like I have to make a lot of maneuvers and manipulations that will weaken my movement onto the ball. So first step, make sure you've got a good ready position where your feet are nice and wide, the racket head is set up above the hand, and you've established the playing position right here. So now all I've got to do is adapt and play. Step number 2 is really understanding how to establish and maintain good footwork so you can be balanced when you play your volleys. I see more players miss volleys because of poor footwork that causes a loss of balance and therefore a loss of racket head control. So for a lot of club players, when the ball, for example, goes off to the right for a forehand, they will make a step with the right foot to get it. And when you make a step with your right foot, not only does it knock you off balance, but also really limits your range. And it also causes the racket to want to fall to the ground. So if you're doing that, you're not going to be able to play your volley very effectively. So the solution is to feel like you push off with your left foot and you go and you push to the side. See that you push across. So you push off and go onto the ball with your left foot. And the angle that your foot takes really depends on how far the ball is away from you. If the ball were more in front of me, I'd step forward. If it's a little further away, I might step on a 45-degree angle. And if it's further yet, I might be stepping out on a 90-degree angle. But the key is to make sure that the opposite foot is taking you to the ball so that you can increase your range of motion and also maintain balance at the same time. Another key element of the footwork on the volley is what the back foot is going to do. So when you play a volley, make sure that when you go to play it, you don't step onto the left foot and then push back off the left foot. What we want to do is let the back foot, in this case it will be the right foot, come through the shot to balance you and to maintain control and also establish a great position to recover in the event you need to play another volley. So make sure that you add that extra back foot coming through the shot to keep your balance and keep your posture. Step number 3 is really playing the volley from the shoulder. And specifically what I mean by that is that once you turn and set the racket is going to move because the shoulder jabs it. In conjunction with the leg drive, that's what makes the racket head move. And you see so many players who lose form and break form on the volley where they start in one position but finish in another. And if you have this kind of a release in your volley, you're not going to be able to control the ball at all. So you've got to make sure you get in the habit of setting and then maintaining this form and playing the volley through the shoulder. So if you're able to give it just a little jab, that's all you need, blended with the footwork, to get the ball to shoot off of the racket. So really make sure that you maintain the position you start in and maintain the form and play the movements from the shoulder, nothing below. Now that we've covered our 3 steps, I'm going to give you a bonus tip on how to play fewer volleys into the net, which is certainly one of the most frustrating things that happens to us as tennis players. So when you're receiving the ball, I want you to think about the trajectory you want the ball to exit your strings. So have the ball exit your strings on a very similar trajectory that it enters. If the ball has cleared the net to get to your racket, then the trajectory must be one that you can have the ball exit the strings and clear the net going back. And that combined with your intention to clear the net by 2 feet going back is going to help you play fewer volleys in the net. And here's a good example. The ball is exiting on the same trajectory. It's entering. I'm getting good clearance over the net, nice depth in the court, and nice net clearance. So that tip is really going to help you understand the feel of how you want to play the volley, the trajectory you're looking for to clear the net. So a quick recap, make sure that you're volleying with the Continental grip. And in step 1, make sure that you establish a professional ready position that enables you to adapt to the ball and maintain the form that you establish in the ready position. Step number 2, make sure that you understand the footwork that allows you to have range and mobility and balance so you can maintain control of the racket head and therefore control the ball. And in step number 3, make sure that you're playing your volleys from your shoulder and that you're keeping your wrist firm and your form that established in the ready position is maintained throughout the volley. I hope you really enjoyed and benefited from this lesson today. I had a lot of fun making it for you. Thanks for watching. And while you're here on our YouTube channel, please subscribe if you've not done so already. Give us a like and leave your comments down below. And for your free gift, please click on the link in the description below to gain access to our library of lessons on our website, which includes all the fundamental principles for the volley and every other stroke in the game that you need to know and master to achieve your full potential in the sport. And while you're on our website, have a browse around. We have a VIP membership. We also have a world-renowned Serve Foundation course, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.